We started transitioning from a desktop PC to a laptop a few months ago for more portability. Although we still edit our videos via PC, the use of laptops has been a great addition to our team's day-to-day tasks like content writing, social media promotions, and such. And one of the laptops that we are using is the Huawei Matebook D16. This may have been launched months ago, but hey, it's never too late to provide you with our experience review. Mabuhay Manila, this is Kat, and in this video, we are going to talk about a bit about the Huawei Matebook D16 and of course, share with you our thoughts and experiences about this device. Starting with its build and ergonomics, the Huawei Matebook D16 measures 356.7mm wide with 18mm thickness and weighs about 1.68 kilograms. With that, consider bringing a laptop bag whenever you are going to carry this since it is quite heavy and might put a strain on your arm. In terms of design, it has a huge Huawei branding in the center of the lid. It has a brushed metal finish that has smooth texture. Underneath, you get a rubberizer that adds a little space for the vents for better heat dissipation and a stable placement on the desk. The rubberizer also acts as a grip enhancer should you wish to carry it around and ditch your laptop bag, which I won't suggest you do as it is quite big and a bit heavy. But if you are not always on the move and have a stationary office, then you don't have to worry about anything. Now let's talk about the I/Os around the Matebook D16. On the right side, you have the USB-C port for charging, one USB-A port, an HDMI port, a 3.5mm headphone jack port, and on the right side is another USB-A port. Sadly, there is no SD card reader for easy file transfer. Upon opening the lid, you are greeted with its keyboard with a numpad tacked on the right side. The keys are not your standard key sizes. As you can see, the enter key is shorter than a regular enter key, so we needed the time to adapt just so we could type properly. Well, to be honest, I lost count of how many times I accidentally pressed the numbers 7 and 4 every time I wanted to press the enter button. But since it supports USB-A port, you can still use a different keyboard for your convenience. However, despite the keyboard design, the experience we had once we adopted was comfortable. It is responsive, plus it also comes with a sizable touchpad that is enough to navigate the whole screen easily and doesn't take up too much space on the laptop itself. For its display, it boasts a 16 inches Full HD Plus IPS panel that has a peak brightness of 300 nits with a 90% screen-to-body ratio. The bezels are also slimmer for a wider viewing experience. The display can also be opened up to 180 degrees, so you can lay it flat on a table. The colors are also good with sharp and vibrant colors. The display quality is decent enough for our day-to-day entertainment and productivity use, but not for our video editing. Although it is equipped with an IPS panel, meaning it produces good colors with decent image quality, the power is not enough for rendering. Speaking of power, the Huawei Matebook D16 is powered by a 13th Gen Intel Core i9-13900H processor, which is then paired with Intel Iris Xe graphics. Out of the box, it also comes with 16 gigs of RAM and 1TB SSD storage, which are enough for basic editing, light gaming, and even downloading movies. As for gaming, it can handle games like Honkai Star Rail, but struggles with other games like Valorant. Here are its benchmark results. The IPS display features good colors and details for HSR, which was one of the reasons why we enjoyed playing HSR on this laptop. As for the other features, its USB-C port is also an all-purpose, so it can work for data transfer, charging, and even display port. It also comes with a fingerprint sensor, which is integrated into its power button. It is responsive, so opening the device would be so quick and easy. You also get a 720p AI camera. Here is a sample shot. For its connectivity, it has a 2x2 MIMO Huawei Metaline antenna and Bluetooth 5.1. As for its battery, it is backed by a 70 watts battery, which is then paired with a 65 watt USB-C power adapter charger. While we were using the device for work, it lasted as about 7 hours and 20 minutes with max brightness before we needed to charge the laptop. This includes photo editing, writing scripts, and a bit of gaming. As for its pricing, you can choose between a 12th gen chip or a 13th gen chip like the one we are using. The 12th gen chip offers two configs, 8GB of RAM with 512GB of storage, which is priced at 38,999 pesos, and 16 gigs of RAM with the same storage at 41,999 pesos. As for the 13th gen, they only offer one variant, and that is the 16 gigs of RAM paired with 1 terabyte of storage, and that is priced at 48,999 pesos. The price difference is small, so I suggest you go for the highest offer since it is the most ideal option for me. Overall, it is a good laptop, especially if you're looking for a big IPS display. It also features a compact and well-built chassis with a decent collection of ports. Despite the keyboard not being the best, it still offers a good and comfortable feel over time. This is a good buy if you aim to have a laptop for day-to-day activities and light gaming. But if you are into heavier tasks, then the Huawei Matebook D16 may be not a good choice for you. So that's our experience with the Huawei Matebook D16. What are your thoughts about it? Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you will be updated with our future contents. Also, don't forget to visit ManilaShaker.com and follow us on FB, X, and TikTok for more tech news, reviews, and comparisons of the latest devices. Once again, this is Kat, and Mabuhay Manila!